All right, Coach. First official home game, first victory. Just kind of tell me how it feels.
Oh, it always feels good to win. This being the first one was special for me. Got a little water shower when I got to the locker room. Guys gave me the ball, so that was pretty neat. But definitely, you want to win your home games, and with this being our first home game, it was very exciting.
We've talked about it leading into these early games that you want to play a lot of guys, get a lot of guys time as you kind of figure out your rotation. Really balanced scoring tonight. You had looks like 6 guys in double figures. Just kind of talk about the balance you guys had tonight.
Well, we talk about sharing the ball. We didn't have enough assists, and the ball didn't move enough against Minnesota. Today, we got the ball moving a little bit, and 24 assists is really good with 11 turnovers. So we'll take that any night. But I was happy with how unselfish we played, especially in the second half. Ball didn't move as well first half, but we got that ball moving, and we got our running game going in the second half.
Kind of along those lines, your team probably has better athletes up and down the lineup than Goshen. How big was it to just not get into playing one-on-one ball and really sharing it and being able to pile up 24 assists?
I think it's easy to fall into that, and I thought we took some bad shots, versus Minnesota. I thought we did much better job today with our shot selection. Took a couple bad ones, but that's always going to happen. We shared the ball, got the ball moving. Guys didn't play one-on-one, and I appreciate them for that.
There seemed to be an emphasis on getting the ball in the paint more in that second half. Was that something you guys talked about at halftime? And if so, how do you think the guys adjusted?
We definitely talked about that at halftime. We, took 34 threes versus Minnesota, and the big guys didn't get a chance to touch the ball as much. So it was definitely an emphasis on getting the ball inside second half, and those guys did a really good job.
Titus really seemed to come on in the second half. Just talk about the way that he was kind of able to establish good position and then finish around the rim.
Well, Titus he's a big, strong kid, and he does a really good job of sealing in the post. We got to do a better job of getting him the ball when he's open. I think sometimes we hold the ball a little too long, and then it's hard to hold your position in there without fouling. So he does a pretty good job of it. We just got to make sure we get the ball to him when he's open.
Efficient night for Javon Hanna. What do you think of his transition to the college game, and how important was it for him to see the ball go in a little bit more tonight?
Well, Javon's one of our hardest workers. He's a guy that I feel very comfortable with on the floor, very coachable, and I was happy to see the ball go in as well, because he's in here every morning at 6 o'clock, and he puts in a lot of time. And we have definitely have a lot of confidence in him being able to make those shots, and we want him to take them. So when they went in tonight, that was a big plus, and I was happy to see that.
Probably one of the team's most established players. Didn't dress tonight with B. Artis on the bench. Can you give us an update on his status and maybe timeline for return?
Yeah, so B. Artis right now is he's doing partial practices right now. He's just not at a place where he feels totally comfortable on that knee, and we're just going to let him take his time and see. So we don't have a timetable yet. It's more of a, when we feel he's confident, and hopefully he can get to that point.
You guys were able to dominate the glass today, 45-21. How does that say about your big man and just the overall team ability to rebound?
Yeah, it's something that we emphasize and work on every day. So I'm happy to see it. Goshen didn't have the size that we had, and they didn't have the size that Minnesota had. But that was one of the things that I was most proud of versus Minnesota. Even though we didn't get the win, we went up against some big, strong kids, and we were able to hold our own with the rebounding. So I think if we can rebound with them, we can rebound with anyone. It's going to be something that we definitely keep emphasizing, and I think it's going to be one of the strengths of our team.
You inherited a lot of veteran talent with Norman and Titus over here. What about all that young talent that you were able to bring in to kind of mix the group and kind of make that overall team be going?
Yeah, so I think we do have a really good mix of young guys and some guys with some experience. I think as the younger guys continue to get more and more playing time and feel more comfortable, we got a chance to have a pretty good team. So we just want to keep getting better every day and get those guys as much playing time and experience as we can.
How do you go about prepping for a very tough away game against Valparaiso on Saturday?
Well, we'll get some walkthroughs in. We'll get some early film sessions, and those guys do a good job of coming in each and every day and preparing. My staff has been very good so far in terms of having us ready for our opponent. So I have every confidence that we'll know what they're going to do, and we just got to figure out how we're going to defend and figure out what's the game plan. But we're excited about going down to Valparaiso, and it should be a heck of a game.
Congrats on the win, Coach. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
All right, Titus, first home game with the new coach. You've been here for several years. Just kind of talk about the atmosphere here and what the program kind of feels like now under Coach Stevens.
The program feels like we're just building, DJ's been great thus far. All our assistant coaches have been great thus far. It's very exciting. They push us more than I've ever been since I've been here. The love and the camaraderie we have as a team and the coaching staff, like we're a family, So this environment is just it's very, I could say, fun, and it's very exciting to be in because, we can build really good things here.
You yourself tonight, 13 points on 6 of 8. You guys were very balanced, but you guys didn't, like as Coach said, you guys didn't get the ball in the paint that much against Minnesota the other night. How did it feel to get the ball inside a few more touches tonight?
Well, DJ emphasized we were going to smash it in early before the game. He emphasized that we wanted to use our size and our strength as our advantage. And we did that. Felt like we didn't get to it as much in Minnesota. We shot a lot of threes. Even though we are a good three-point shooting team and we have some guys that could really light it up, but he really wanted us to play inside out this game.
Coach mentioned the water bottle celebration in the locker room afterward. Just talk about, for you, what it means to help bring in DJ's first win here as a Bronco.
It's exciting. It's history, He's going to be doing this for a long time, so it was just nice to feel that energy. Presented him with the game ball after the game, and water was all in the air, so it was just fun. It's exciting, and he surely deserves it. And after all this work we've been doing since we've gotten back, we're just ready. We want to keep stacking, and we want to keep building on this. We want to get better every day.
How has he, as a coach, and maybe the staff too, helped make you a better player heading into the season?
I feel like they have made me a better player by making me a better person, being on me about my academics, my personal life, just really pushing me to be a man after I leave the program. DJ talks about coming in, we just want to get better every day. But that's not just for basketball, that's everything. And we just want to stack good days. I feel like they've impacted me on my life. DJ has welcomed me with open arms, and I just want to thank him for that.
He mentioned that to start the second half, there was a little bit of emphasis on getting the ball inside. You put together a nice second half. When you know that your number is going to get called there, I guess, how does it make you feel knowing that you're going to get a lot of touches?
It builds confidence, when Coach saying coming to you, he believes in you, you can make that play. It just makes a little fire in your heart, ignite. So I feel like every time my name's called, I'm going to go out there and try to do what I do best. And he got faith in me, so I want to keep his trust up.
Looks like this team is going to have quite a few freshman contributors this year. Talk about some of the new young guys like Javon, Seth, and just kind of what some of those freshmen bring to the program early in their careers.
Oh, these guys have came in since day one and worked their tails off. Coming in, playing under a head coach like DJ, they just really bought in. They want to do everything that he says, and they will help us this year by a lot. They're going to be really good. I think that Max and also Gus, I feel like those are going to be some key pieces to us. I feel that we're deep, so we can go in the bench and we can still get production, and most teams can't do that in the nation. So we want to keep being able to go to anybody and everybody, and coach have confidence in those guys. They're going to get better as the year goes on. We just want to keep stacking and getting better.
You talked about the camaraderie of the team. How has that been off the court? Have you guys been more active together as a group?
I feel like it's been an emphasis in being in the community this season. You know, from probably a few weeks ago, we did the check. We gave a check to a teacher, and we greeted every student that walked in school. So that was fun. I feel like this year we want to give back out to the community so we can have them come in more to our games. Camaraderie has been awesome. The dinners, we went to the bowling alley in the summer. It's just been great.
Congrats on the win, Titus. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.